What's up, family? Listen here. You have to trust the synchronicities. You have to trust the signs and the symbols when you get them, right? Otherwise, you ain't getting no more. Okay? Spirit is like, I ain't sending no more signs and symbols. I done told you multiple times what it is. Okay? Anyways, it's your girl D Ray, the Divine Relationship Alchemist, helping you heal your relationship with self to heal your relationship with others. So, in healing this relationship with self, you have to trust synchronicities. Okay? You have to trust these signs. I knew this earring was going to fall off, but it's all good. You have to trust these signs and these symbols that you receive from, I guess I'm gonna go with one earring that you receive from spirit. Okay. Otherwise, you'll stop receiving them. And when you get to that point, that is most of the time when people feel like they feel stuck or they feel like disconnected. And it's really because when you have had synchronicities, when you have had alignments, you did not trust them or you didn't act on them. You continue to ask, I need more, I need more, I need more. Spirit, send me another sign. Spirit, send me another sign. And your higher self is like, I done told you here, 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 and here. What more must I show you for you to know that I'm guiding you, that I'm connected to you, that I love you, that I want the best for you? Okay? You have to trust the synchronicities. Otherwise, you get to a place where you truly feel disconnected and you truly feel like the things that you desire are not lining up. So, how do you trust the synchronicities? How do you trust it? First thing you do is you got to do your crown chakra. You have to do your third eye chakra work. I really want my earring back on. Whatever. You have to do your crown chakra. You have to do your third eye chakra work. Why is that important? And what do I actually even mean by that? I mean, you have to start removing the veil of illusion from over your eyes. Okay? You have to start seeing things from a spiritual perspective. And this takes work. This means you have to start taking a mundane situation and spiritualizing it because it is spiritual. It is spiritual, but your conscious egoic mind will have you not to believe that even the most simple experience that you're in, the most simple human experience you are having, is not spiritual. But when you start to be intentional about spiritualizing things that could be, hell, I could come up with something for my earring coming off. Right? Spirit, I could make that spiritual right now. Spirit says, let it all go. Bear it all. Full face. Right? I could say those earrings came off because spirit wants me to just give you face, give you realness, give you honesty, and it doesn't want you to be distracted by my earrings. Now, that may sound silly, that may sound inaccurate, that may sound crazy, but this is literally what you have to do when you are building up your ability to commune with spirit and trust the messages that you receive, right? You have to make all things spiritual. You have to claim and affirm that the experiences that you're having is indeed a sign from spirit, is indeed a sign from your higher self. It's a synchronicity, it is an alignment. Wow. Look how that just manifested, right? This is literally what you have to do. And the more you start investing in creating that connection with your higher self and being able to recognize that connection, being able to recognize that communication using the five senses, the more you actually do that, the more it becomes second nature. It's no longer a conscious thought, it just is. Because it indeed is happening. Right? So you have to trust the synchronicities because if you don't and you don't act on it, the message that you are receiving or the message that you are sending out, because this is two-way conversation, right? We're always receiving and giving with our higher self. So when you don't properly receive, when you don't wholeheartedly, trustedly, knowingly receive the messages from spirit, when you don't properly receive the messages from your higher self, you are sending out a message. You are giving a message that says, I don't trust and I don't believe that I am worthy of what I'm asking for. I don't trust and I don't believe that I am enough. Right? And that right there is so loaded. I want you to know that you are worthy, that you are enough, that you are divine. Stop thinking that because you have fell short, made a mistake in these past human experiences, that stops you or that disables you from being able to connect with you, the God that dwells within you. That's an illusion. You have to trust that even when you get a spark of joy, when you get that's an interesting thing. When you have any type of experience like that, you have to trust that it is indeed spirit, and you have to ask for more. Okay? And you have to ask for more. You have to know that even the simplest thing like coming in contact with this video is synchronistic. It is alignment. You have to know that. And you have to create that energy over and over and over again. And then before you know it, spirit just going to be dropping stuff on you, beautiful blessings, synchronicities, alignments on you so crazily, you're going to be like, oh my God. You're going to be overwhelmed with blessings, with fortune, with alignment, with love, with truth, with honesty. Okay? But you have to trust the synchronicities. You got to take action on that. Right? You got to know that it is indeed true. For example, we were just doing the Wise Wednesday, and Dream played the Finding Nemo video that he made a while back. Y'all check that out. And prior to Wednesday, actually started like Sunday, I was just thinking about my uncle. An uncle of mine who passed away when I was pretty young. I barely remember any experiences with him, right? And I was, just telling myself I want to start working with his energy. I want to know, I want to learn more about him. I want to feel him. I want to engage with him. I want to learn from him right now. And so I did what I did. I reached out to my dad. I reached out to my grandma, and I asked them to just tell me some stuff about my uncle, and they did. And after they did that, I gave some ancestor money just to, create some energy and to exchange some energy, to give some energy. And so we're doing Wise Wednesday, and Dream asked me a question. He asked me, what was the dad's name on Finding Nemo? And I say, Marlin. And right when I said Marlin, spirit just overwhelmed me with this assurance that I had made contact with my uncle who has made the transition many years ago, over 20 years ago. How did I know this? What was the synchronicity? The synchronicity was that when I had asked my dad to tell me a little bit about my uncle, he said he was called Marvelous Marlin. And for some reason, speaking the words Marlin out of my mouth sent this chill and this full vibe, this overwhelming, this wave of love over me. Okay? And so I have to trust 100%, no doubt, that me even having an inkling and a desire to commune with my uncle, and me doing these necessary things, doing what I do, right? Listening to my intuition, and then having this experience is indeed truth, and it does mean that I've made that connection. If I doubt that, then I send out a message that says, I don't believe that I'm fully capable of engaging with spirit, of talking to ancestors, of receiving the benefits of ancestor veneration. That's what that means. Okay? So I have to trust. You have to trust. You have to trust the synchronicities. When you do that, you open up opportunity for you to see more and more and more of how spirit is always aligning your steps and is always putting you in a winning position. Okay? Trust the synchronicities, family. You have to. You have no other choice. Because the less you trust that your steps are actually being aligned, the more you doubt that it's actually happening for you, you are indeed right. The further you do separate from that which you desire. Okay? And if you cannot trust the synchronicities, it's because you doubt yourself and you doubt the work that you've actually put in. And if you have doubt about the work that you've been doing, that means you need to do more. Trusting the synchronicities is trusting in self. Trusting the synchronicities is trusting in self, your higher self, your divine self, your perfect self, your God self. Okay? And you have to trust that. You have to trust you. Okay? Again, if you have any doubt, that's the ego. And if your ego is doubting, that's because you haven't done enough things in the physical realm, be it meditate, be it yoga, visualization, whatever it is, exercise, whatever it is, you haven't done enough in the physical realm to convince yourself that you are worthy of communing with spirit, that you are worthy of that which you desire. All right? Trust the synchronicities, family. Peace.